Hey, I know this guy. We all do. We love him. One of the great comedians, rising comedians in the world. Put your hands together for Billy Bonnell.
Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Billy!
Yeah. Hey. Okay. Do you guys want to live forever? Isn't it weird? It's almost always overwhelmingly no. That's how I know depression's real. If you ask a regular group of people if they want to live forever, they're like, fuck no, 180 tops. That's weird. Harvard Medical School thinks the first person to live to 200 has already been born, and I want to believe it, but there's some holes in the story. It's like you're going to keep a guy alive till 200, but you guys still have a group of doctors standing around somewhere just going, what the fuck are hiccups? They don't know. There's still doctors like, what's an appendix do? And everyone's like, we don't know, but you could take it out. They figured that out. That must be the best day in medical technology history. It's just a bunch of doctors standing around in fucking 1780. A dude has a stomach ache. They're like, what do you want to do? And they're like, cut him open. We don't have x-rays yet. And one renegade doctor's like, let's cut it out. They're like, we don't know. It seems important. It's on the fucking inside. And he's like, I'm going to do it. You can't stop me. And then he did it.
Fuck yeah. Billy Bonnell, ladies and gentlemen.
How much time did I have left?
You went over 10 seconds.
180 years.
Really? Yeah. I didn't even see a meow.
Oh, yeah.
Or hear one.
You know, you have to hear the meow. That's the problem. Is we don't actually have a physical cat that comes out. Billy, you're friends with all of us. You're one of our funniest pals. That's fun. You just working that? Is that a new thing you're working out?
Yeah.
That's fun.
It's just so hard to get stage time in LA. I was like, I'll put my name in a bucket.
Fuck yeah. I love it. Fuck it. Bucket or fuck it. Billy, how long you been on stand-up? 6, 7?
7 years.
7 years.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. San Diego.
200 more.
200 more to go, yeah.
Am I right about that? From San Diego?
Yeah, I started in San Diego. I was in the Navy, too. That other guy was only in for a couple years. I was in for 10 years, so fuck him.
Wow.
He was in for 7.
7?
Yeah.
Still not as long as me. You get what I'm saying? I hate him.
What did you do in there?
Electronics technician.
Video
How much time
games.
do you got? Yeah, I played video games, but only because I had access. I'm not like a video game guy, but if it's like do work or play video games, I made the right choice.
When you were in the Navy as an electronics technician.
Fuck, doesn't the Navy really sound not necessary?
I think tonight is not a good showing from the Navy at all. No, I'm kidding. Billy's saving it. Typical Navy, you send out the bad soldiers first, and then have everybody distracted.
Yeah, being on a boat's different. You'd have an argument if there's like an army guy up here going, I don't know what I did, because they're like infantry.
Right.
We're just on a boat, and the computers do the work. And when the computer's not working, they go, can you fix it? And I'm like, I'll try.
Did that work a lot? You seem like, you seems like you're so funny that you couldn't possibly be that great at fixing computers. And I mean that in the best way. I mean that as a compliment.
Yeah, I was pretty good at it.
How did you
I
learn?
don't know how I could prove that.
How did you learn how to do that?
I don't know. They send you to school for a while. So I went to school. 3 years of my Navy time was just going to school.
Wow.
I was actually supposed to be a nuclear electronics technician, which, yeah, they made a good call by not letting me do that.
Yeah. You'd be like a real-life Homer Simpson.
Yeah, but I committed a felony right before I went to the Navy.
Oh, yeah?
So they said you can't do that anymore.
What was your felony?
Resisting arrest, assaulting a police officer, and felony evasion.
Wow.
Stemming from what?
It seems like a lie. It's true. I was resisting arrest because I was driving drunk.
Were you resisting or just playing hard to get?
Both.
How did that go down? You just wanted to escape the situation?
No, I was getting pulled over and I was really wasted, so I decided to run.
Uh-huh.
I hid under a canoe for about 5 hours. They should have found me under there because that's the number one thing cops do is look under stuff. If you've ever seen an episode
Under a
of
canoe?
Cops. No, if you're ever running from the cops and they lose sight of you for a second, they go look under that thing.
So you
I
were
was just-
what were you under? A canoe?
Yeah, I was laying under a canoe that was flipped upside down, and I just heard him out there going, "Where'd
So-
he go?" And I almost wanted to just be
So
like,
the dream
"I'm under
of
the canoe."
the dream of the sea, the dream of the sea has always been in your blood. Ever since the canoe, I wanted.
It's funny
to
how
be
long
on
they
board.
left me under there. They never found me.
Do you talk about this on stage?
Maybe they knew you were under there, and
But
they
were
were
they
all
sit-
just looking at you.
Were they around there for 5 hours going, where's this guy?
Maybe about an hour, honestly.
And it was on dry land, obviously, and you just
I ran away and I took a right down an alley. I
Uh-huh.
beat him by a little bit. I was a lot faster and skinnier then. And as everyone knows, in a small town in Texas, all the cops are fat as fuck.
yeah.
So I had the upper leg, both of them, and then I just dove under a canoe because I was scared. I didn't know how long I could run, and I just heard him out there going, "Where did he go?"
Wow.
Did it?
And the only thing that was there was that canoe. Like,
And
It was like a backyard, like.
and they'd
I don't know
never
if you've-
seen a canoe in Texas, so they didn't know what the fuck it was.
We lived next to a river. The canoe made sense. They should have found me under there. They were like,
Did a dog find you, or like how'd they find you?
no.
Did an Indian find you?
Did I tell you this story before?
No, how'd they find you?
I talk about this in real life. I don't know if I've ever really told it on stage, but I actually got kicked out of that party from being an asshole because that's how drunk people are, and it was like a friend of a friend. They kicked me out of there. But when I was under the canoe, the lady who had kicked me out, she came out into the backyard where the cops were wondering where I was, and she goes, "If he's out there, my dog will find him." True to life. And I was under the canoe going, well, somebody's got to. You can't be under a canoe and people not go, "Lift it up." So I was under there, and they didn't go, "No, ma'am, get back inside your house." They're like, "Well, we're having trouble, so bring the fucking dog out."
No way.
And it was like a tiny dog. This wasn't a bloodhound, and it should have been because it was Texas, but it was like one of those shitty small dogs that look like cats.
Right. It just,
And he did find me, but he couldn't alert to it. Like, I felt his wet nose on my elbow licking
my
me, but
God.
Then you just choked it out.
no, I just laid under there. I fell asleep. I woke up when the sun was coming up. I came out, and I made the mistake of knocking on that same person's door because I went there with a girl, and I needed a ride home. They towed my car.
Oh,
She called the
shit.
police on me again, and they took me to jail. That's when I started resisting.
Wow.
They pepper sprayed me a bunch.
that timing, man.
Yeah, and they threw me in a drunk tank for a while. My mom left me in there she left me in county jail for 7 days to learn my lesson.
Oh, shit.
And ultimately, right before I went to the Navy, a month before I actually left for the Navy, and me going to the Navy got me out of all the charges.
Right.
So me going, I am definitely going to the Navy, they dropped all the charges, and I had to pay like almost $10,000 in fines.
Isn't it so fitting that you ended up joining the Navy because you hid under a canoe?
Yeah. I love that.
That's amazing.
Right, a month before I left to go to the Navy, my mom got a DUI.
Who's hiding under the canoe now, bitch? Am I right? Did you leave her in county jail for 7 days like she did to you?
We didn't leave her in for 7 days, but I was so mad at her from it because it was so fresh that I said, "I'm not coming to get you." She stayed in there for 3 days till she could get a hold of my older sister who lives in Sacramento.
Wow.
Pretty fucked
In a
up.
canoe.
You
Shout her out.
made you made your sister drive from Sacramento?
Yeah, we barely talk.
Dude.
Dude, this is all so funny. You should definitely be
Yeah, you
talking about all this crazy true stuff.
Oh, I would love to tell this story full form if I could just get on the Death Squad secret show, please. It's
Wow.
a good time.
Welcome to show
Good
business.
time.
This is how it's done.
I'm sorry. He hates it.
Really putting Brian on the spot here.
Should I try for
Is
2
there-
spots or just one? It's
Nah,
a
I
long
never- I
story.
didn't-
I'm not going to get it right the first time.
I didn't really like it his set
Oh.
today, so
Whoa.
I'm just kidding.
I'll grow. On the Death Squad secret show.
They call it the secret show because we hide it under a canoe.
See, it already fits together.
Billy, you're so likable. You just have like this, like you always perform like you're like looking at a mountaintop or something. So beautiful out there, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean,
as long
look
as
at
it's
it.
a blue mountaintop because I like Coors Light.
Now, Billy,
Whoa, dropping his brand.
Billy really likes
paid me to say
Ghostbusters.
that.
He's a huge Ghostbuster fan. Did you
this
see the
true?
new Ghostbusters?
I haven't.
He has like, you have a Ghostbusters costume, don't you? And like,
Yeah, I did that one year.
he has the whole thing, like the backpack and
You mean
all the
you
stuff.
wear it for Halloween?
Yeah.
Now it's hanging in your bedroom, right?
My day job is at Ghostbusters at Sony.
Yeah. You haven't seen it though?
No, I haven't seen it yet. I was out of town for the premiere, and then I haven't been able to.
Wait,
just wine tasting, man. What do you want me to say?
Is that true? Are you really work
Yeah.
as a Ghostbuster?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. I do product development during the day because I'm so good at comedy that I have to use other jobs to pay rent.
Hey, Tony, I like how for a quick moment you're like, are ghosts real?
No, I thought he said no. That's not what happened. He said that he works as a Ghostbuster at Sony.
I work for Ghostbusters at Sony.
You mean for the movie?
T-shirts. Product development.
Gotcha.
Who wants a shirt?
Dude, Slimer would love one.
All right, Billy, you killed it. So fun.
Thanks.
There he is again, Billy Bonnell. Follow him on Twitter at Billy Bonnell. Fuck yeah. That's unfucking believable.
Oh, look at Jeremiah's lips.
That is
He's got
mind-blowing.
luscious lips.
Fuck yeah. Ryan J. Ebelt's prints are at ryanjebelt.com. You can find the official Kill Tony poster there. You can also find it on the front patio after this show. Ryan J. Ebelt sells it himself right out of a fucking tube. We're all on the front patio after this. Meet us all. Say hi.